right along for him. Everybody in the room, please put your hands together for Mr. Matt Roberts.
Holy shit, there's like a million people here tonight. Anybody out here tantric? Or have tried tantra? Or basically it's a Buddhist philosophy, it's a Buddhist discipline where you go for as long as you can without sexual gratification. I'm coming up on about a month now. And, all right, I don't even know why I'm doing this, but supposedly you go for as long as you can, and when you finally do have an orgasm, it's phenomenal. So I'm trying to give it a shot, but I'm coming up on about a month now. And honestly, my balls are starting to feel like hard-boiled eggs. And I'm starting to lose it a little bit. I got a little turned on watching Antiques Roadshow. I'm like in a really fragile place. I got out of the shower the other day and I was drying off and I heard psst, psst. And it was my penis looking up at me. He's like, dude, if you don't do something about this whole tantric thing soon, I'm gonna throw up. He's like, listen, here's what we'll do. We'll get a tube sock, we'll get some Crisco, and we'll get some of that porn, the one with the amputee midgets and the transgendered farm animals, the really erotic stuff. And we'll get it done because I can't take this anymore. We got to handle this. I'm really old and out of shape. Like getting out of the car now is like a huge chore for me. I used to be able to just drive up to a place, you know, get out and go about my business. Maybe if there was any ladies around, I might do some karate or something. But now it's like seeing me get out of the car now is like watching Wilford Brimley get out of a beanbag chair. I got to do this where I rock like I'm about to enter into like a double Dutch contest and press my arms up like this, basically pry myself out. It's pretty sad. I really shouldn't make fun of Wilford Brimley. I mean, the guy had diabetes, but I'm a big fan of illusionists. I'm really into I like Chris Angel, watch Mind Freak and all that stuff. David Blaine does some really cool stuff. I like David Blaine's stuff. So I was stoked when Magic Mike was on Netflix. Yeah. I sat through that whole movie and I didn't see one card trick. Nobody sawed a lady in half. Nobody pulled a rabbit out of a hat. Just a whole lot of wieners. It's misleading. I was devastated. I'm extroverted. I mean, I like people a lot. I like going out a lot, but I also have a massive social anxiety, which is basically like being addicted to Reese's Pieces, but having a severe allergy to peanuts. So what I've come up with is whenever I find myself in a social situation where I'm a little uncomfortable or I need an out, I fake Tourette's. I'm not saying you won't go to hell for doing that sort of thing, but you find yourself in a social situation where people are just driving you nuts, and you think you let out an all-out verbal assault that would make Joe Pesci blush. And then they'll apologize to you. Because, you know, no one's going to take offense if you have a disease that causes it. I smoke a lot of pot. I love pot. Yes. And sometimes I think to myself, I was having a sesh the other day. I was puffing tough, right? And I was trying to think of what celebrity or what famous person would be fun to smoke weed with. Tommy Chong, maybe Woody Harrelson, any one of those. And then it hit me. What about Jesus Christ? And can you imagine? You're sitting there, you're smoking. Ooh, doves come in, and all of a sudden there's Jesus. Got his beard trimmed up all nice. Got his hair pulled back in that stylish man bun thing. Looking like he just stepped out of Supercuts, right? Got his robe opened up a little bit, pectoral muscles are out. Got the cross medallion like he's in a hip hop group or something, right? And you guys start smoking, right? You might accidentally knock the bong over and he'll walk on the water. And we had a lot of fun. We went out, we went to the fair, looked at all the animals, and he's a pretty funny guy. He touched the cow and he said, hey, psst, psst, hey, look, holy cow. And I was like, hey, you're hilarious. And then when he backed up, he stepped in a little cow patty. Hey, holy shit. Oh, holy shit. I'm like, you're hilarious, you're hilarious. And then we were talking, and I said, hey, I got these tattoos and everything, really into tattooing, body mods and all that kind of stuff, right? This is about 7, 8 hours, 10 hours worth of work right here. And I said, but it's worth it. I worked through the pain. I appreciate the art. And he's like, oh, that's pretty impressive. You're into all the body mods and stuff. Check this out. See these holes in my hands and feet, right? They nailed me to a cross, and I did it for you. Wow, I can't compete with that, right? But Jesus would be fun to have as a stoner buddy, because you never run out of munchies. It'd be bread and fish for as far as the eye can see, right? With Jesus. I am just real quick. If any of you ladies are interested, I am starting a private dancer, erotic dancer, male dancer for private parties. It's $10. I give you the whole night. I will make all your erotic dreams come true. I will. And I actually had my first gig the other day. It was at it was a post-funeral party, which I thought was weird. I mean, who wants a stripper? So I don't want to disappoint, so I go. And I walk in, and there's this whole family. Everybody's in black, and they're crying in the urns there with the recently deceased in it. And I come in and I take off, and I start dancing, right? And I'm grinding on the little old ladies and stuff. I'm really putting on a show, because I want to turn the frowns upside down. I want to make these people, I want to give them their money's worth. And so I started to do this kind of windmill thing, right? And I knocked the urn over with my boner. And the ashes are up in the air. They cover the whole group of people that are there, and it's this whole big scene. And then I turn around, and the cops are there, and they're tasing me. And let me tell you something. There is nothing more awkward or more disturbing than a chubby, middle-aged man covered in body glitter, wearing a thong, being tased and manhandled by police while screaming like a woman. Of course, it was embarrassing. I found out later I actually had the wrong house. I might not live that one down. You know what? That's my set. I want to thank Mr. Ian Stewart, Mr. Paul Hunt. Great coaches. I've had a really, really good time doing this. I'm looking forward to doing some more. I will be around. I have 8x10 photos. I have about 6, 7, 8x10 photos of me in the tub that I will personalize for any of you if you're interested. Thanks a lot.